this is not going to be as organized as I was hoping, but you know me.
Listen.
Christina wants perfection, but Christy's not going to get perfection today, guys.
And I never need perfection because it doesn't exist. You see what I'm saying? So what we gotta do first is wash our hands.
Yes.
We're gonna be cooking shit.
Yes, okay.
Move the fish sauces so they can see.
Also, first of all, if you ain't using that fish sauce, you don't know nothing about fish sauce, baby. That's the fish sauce. You understand? If you ain't using this here, salsa de pescado, if you ain't using this fish sauce, the 3 crabs,
If they want to sponsor us, they can.
come on.
Okay, so we have everything out. Okay, so we're just
Where's the dumpling wrapper?
we're kind of wing it. Yeah, I'll grab that.
Yeah.
We're just gonna wing it. So you wanted to make dumplings, right? You wanted to make dumplings. I feel like we're doing this is kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's like our version of Dave Chang live.
and he loves me.
Okay, so
Maybe it's for my mom before because she's vegan. And she's like, well, first of all, she's kosher, she's vegan, and she can't have salt or sugar.
Yeah.
So she really wanted dumplings. So me and my brother did like a whole mix with cabbage and carrots and onions and stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's so many dumplings in my freezer.
That's good. It's honestly really easy. It's like making meatballs.
Well, I made pho basically from scratch yesterday.
Yeah, so we know.
So we're doing 2 things. We're doing the beef cakes. Also,
beef
shout
cakes?
out to HK for teaching me about the beef cakes.
The beef cakes.
Because remember the picture I sent you 2 days ago where my lunch was sauteed it was like a sauteed.
Oh, yes. That was the most Asian thing. So this is why I just want people to understand. So I know we've had one of our posts from the other day went viral. I just want to say Dulcé is such a lovely human being. And the reason why we're friends is because she embraces Asian, especially Korean culture so much. She goes, she's fucking Korean, basically.
Listen, David Chang said the same thing.
You are straight up Korean. She sends me photos and she's eating her daily meals are just like a Korean meal, basically.
Helen Hong
and it makes me
says-
laugh so much.
Helen Hong said if I do a cooking video and my hands aren't in it, she sends it to her mom and said she made it.
Yeah.
Because remember I did that soup the other day?
Yeah.
But yesterday I made
Yes.
because my friend was like, are you grilling? And so I had I've just frozen a bag of big frozen veggies that I got from Costco.
Listen,
And then
Costco's killing it with the Asian
I almost brought my
foods.
giant because they had a thing of kimchi that was this big for $5. And I went,
That's
kimchi
amazing.
for $5? And it was this Korean dude standing there. He was like, yeah.
And it's good. It's
And it's
worth
good.
it. Yeah.
But I have this stuff to make the kimchi pancakes, and I'm like, we don't need to be cooking nothing else today, or we can do it another time. I don't know. But anyway, so it's so I get the rice. That's the only way I get rice now.
So the microwavable rice, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Which I love. It's so convenient, but I'm so nervous. My entire family eats it. We buy it by a pack and
Oh, we
I'm
buy
just
it by the case.
Yeah, we have the case.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm is this healthy every time we microwave it?
Well, here's the thing.
It can't be healthy.
Well, if you don't want to microwave it, you can just put it you can lift up the top and put it over steamed water.
That's true. You can do that.
But they do say that rice has been has a lower glycemic index for some reason because it's been cooked and then cooled. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my feet. But that's what they were saying, that rice has been done like that. But we're making dumplings. So this is gyoza wrappers, and then this is what? Mandu.
Sengmandu pea, chapsal, made out of chapsal, so rice cake material. I went to
Oh.
California Market the other day. I just grabbed some.
So where's California Market at?
California Market's on
Is that the big HK Market?
Western? No. So there's there's a bunch. It's on Western. I forget the cross.
Because I went to the HK that was in Koreatown. I made this delicious soup, and then
I've never been to an HK Market.
I would go to the one in Reseda.
That one's on Vermont, right?
Yes. But
yeah.
the one I went to downtown, so I made that big beef soup, and so the next, and I had half this soybean, spicy soybean soup left. I was like, all right, I'll put the other half into the rest of this. Girl, tell me why I'm mixing it up, making it hot. I found a bee.
Oh yeah, you told me this story.
I was so hurt.
And it's
It broke my heart.
I mean, at least it's not a roach.
It wasn't a roach, but I was just like, oh.
But
my
it's still
mama,
pretty upsetting.
But it's also because bees are covered in parasites. I was
Yeah.
well, maybe it's not a roach, but.
Okay, so we go hands in. Okay, so basically what this is right, very simple recipe, and I think people change it, and you probably have your own version too because you cook all the time. But
I made pho almost from scratch yesterday.
That's pretty.
So I did
that's
the
pretty good.
seasoning bag.
That's pretty good.
Because my stomach's been bothering me. So I just was I ate pho for a week and a half last week, and I was like, I can just make this.
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna get the beef bones next time.
We got to take her to Golden Deli.
Take me to Golden Deli.
Golden Deli is in Alhambra, San Gabriel Valley.
Oh, that's outside.
It is that is like the best food that I've ever, like Thomas took me there. He's like, this is gonna be the best Vietnamese food you've ever had. Golden f***ing deli.
So what do we have here? We got ground beef and ground pork.
Yeah, so we're gonna mix, okay? So it's gonna be, they were saying like a cup of the ground pork and then 2 cups of the ground beef.
And this
so
is a pound?
I bought, again, my mom literally, I called her and asked her, and she just tells me the ingredients and we just figure it out as we go. So I think for now, let's just do, I don't know. What we'll do is we'll mix this up.
So let's see what all the ingredients are. We got ground pork, we got ground beef, we've got ginger.
So this is garlic.
Sorry, that's what I thought I said.
Garlic.
Jesus, when I tell you that I swore I said garlic, girl, be worried about the kid. Be worried about the kid. Garlic, and then this is cabbage.
Yeah, so my mom likes to put steamed cabbage into the mixing, so it's steamed
I love cabbage in a thing.
And then this is tofu here. Tofu, but you make sure you need to get the firm tofu because you need the water out. Like it can't have any liquid.
And the soft
so you have to
one has...
squeeze it out. So basically, I like squeezed out all the liquid from this, and I chopped up a bunch of like green onions.
Love a
so it's
green
pretty
onion.
simple. And then you just mix it up, honestly, and then you have sesame oil, which is right there. Salt, pepper. So usually we don't use as much salt in my family, so we just kind of revert to the fish sauce.
Because the fish sauce gonna be salty as hell, baby. Like I said, if you ain't using 3 crabs, you ain't living your life right.
Yeah.
All right?
So let's just do all of this, and we'll do, I don't know, let's just go all out. We'll do this.
What's this bowl for?
We're gonna have to make this. I just had an extra bowl just in case.
She cute.
Yeah. So basically what we're gonna do first is we're gonna mix all of this together.
Let me mix, because I can't put my hands in it because of my nails.
Yeah, so
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
we'll do it by hand. Technically, we're supposed to do it by hand. We may need a bigger one.
See,
Should we just do?
We just put it in there.
Or
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Or we go rogue.
Hell yeah.
It's the most Korean thing in the world.
Kamsahamnida.
Maybe just use that. Yeah, let's just make a big batch, and then we don't have to do all of it all at once. But
Well, you know I'm black, so you have to rinse this first, right?
yeah.
Black people don't take anything out of cabinet and I rinse it first. I cannot tell you why. I do not know the reason. But if something come out the cabinet, it's got to be rinsed first.
Do this. Swipe it off.
I bring microfiber towels upstairs.
Do you need here? Have one in your pocket.
Hell yeah. Ooh, the yellow one.
Yeah, get a yellow one.
And I keep getting jacked. I think every time my brother comes upstairs,
He like steals them.
but he has his own.
Yeah. Let's just
Dump them. Yeah. You know in the UK they don't have these?
You mean the inside?
The little pad that like soaks up the blood? Because I bought for the chicken and I'm like, where's the little pad at?
Well, you know, Europe's the first place where I was like, oh, you don't have to refrigerate eggs.
But they don't pasteurize the way that we do.
Yeah.
We have to refrigerate eggs because we pasteurize.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is while we're doing this, we're gonna have to put some sesame oil in it.
My mom, the first time I ever had sesame oil, my mother was like, I saw this oil at the store, it was on sale.
I think we gotta lean more this way, right?
Lean this way?
Yeah.
We gotta be okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put, again, we're just gonna eyeball it.
Because I found out you cannot like fry something in sesame oil because like the smoking point is so low.
Yeah, 1 tablespoon. Okay, great.
Okay, we just put in 1 tablespoon of
Yes,
sesame
the
oil.
smoking, yeah, you can't do that for that. You're absolutely right. And then after you mix this, I may just go in with my hands because you're supposed to do it with your hands. I'll do that.
I just say because my nails are long.
I know. And you don't wanna, and mine are short, so.
Also, like I wash my hands, but you know, nails are nails.
Yeah,
We got
let's
little
not, we'll do a little bit and then we can,
Little pepper.
just simple, not that much. Because we want to be good. Because usually with like dumplings and stuff, what's great is you could always marinate it after the fact with the sauce. So you know what I mean?
So you
like
want to
if
be
you
too
want,
dumb?
like you could always put like if people want a little bit of flavor, you can always do like vinegar and soy sauce, and you mix it up with like red peppers. You know, you make little sauces.
Okay, I've got this meat pretty much. I love.
Yeah. So let me hold on.
Because when I first tried sesame oil, I was like, girl, I don't know about this. But then after I started like, once I realized you couldn't cook in it and you put it as like a garnish on things or like an ingredient, I was like, oh, this is good as hell.
Also, this is kind of hard. Oh, getting it everywhere.
Yeah, sesame oil good, girl.
No, what it's interesting is like.
Okay, I've incorporated the 2 meats.
Okay, so I'm gonna mix it up. Okay, and then while I'm doing this, what we can do is,
Play a game. I'm kidding.
yeah, get this. Let's mix a little. Let's put a little bit of this in it.
Okay.
Just like mix it up with the little spoon.
Listen, look at the professionalism. I've never owned this many glass. I have the little glass ramekins, but I do not have. And you steam this cabbage yourself, young
Yeah, I
lady?
did. Steamed cabbage is so easy. You steam it for 10 minutes, and I do wraps. It's like really good for you.
We would do like, smothered cabbage. But the best way to do it is if you can get a pot where you can scorch the cabbage on the bottom. It brings like a sweetness out of the cabbage. Once again, I'm on a Korean cooking show. But like this is most of the food that I eat, because when I looked at my fridge, I went to 99 Ranch Market yesterday because I was like, I need the stuff to make pho. But I think next time I'm like, let me try these beef bones. Let me try that. Let me go to this. Because like in Atlanta has like such a big like Vietnamese and Korean community. That was the food we ate for like, because my mother one day, because we would do Vietnamese food on Thanksgiving, because my mother was like, I'm not cooking this shit no more.
Yeah.
She said, I've been eating dressing and a turkey and all of this for so long. I need a way to mix it. Hey.
It's clean. We use garlic on it. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna mix that up.
This much?
Yeah.
Ah.
Again. And then, yeah,
I would just
basically,
eat
this
this
is so
with rice.
funny how she makes it, everything's like separated, but it's like, I don't think you really need to do it.
What you
My
mean,
mom
like-
would be like watching us, she'd be laughing at us right now.
Oh,
I think
because-
you just need to dump it and just mix it.
No, you do this to show other people. I'm never at my house putting stuff. My mother would lose. I did this one time. My mother was like, so who finna wash all them dishes?
Oh, yes, that's true. Yes. That is one of my biggest
Murder.
pet peeves.
Murder.
Yeah. Okay, just
Okay,
pour
so
it in.
cabbage with sesame
Yeah.
oil on it. And then we're going to add the garlic.
I have
That's
a
what
lot
I
of
said.
garlic, yeah.
Garlic.
We do garlic, and then we mix the tofu.
Tofu. Firm tofu that you don't squeeze all the while. And then all of these green onions
No,
on me.
I don't think, not all of them. So let's just,
A smidge. Yeah. Did you use the scissors to cut them?
no, I just chopped.
What?
Yeah.
Scissors.
So I'm gonna go in.
I'm
And then,
going
hold on.
in.
Soy sauce.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah. Basically, you got to just do more of this.
Wait, you mean the mighty? Let me get some of that fish out here.
Yeah.
So I was at a
Yeah.
Vietnamese restaurant with one of my friends, and he
Okay, that's good. I think.
hates
Yeah.
fish. And so we were sitting there. Yeah.
It's gonna be too bland, but it's not bland.
So he had never had fish sauce before, but he did not know. So he sees a bottle sitting on the table. He doesn't know that this isn't soy sauce. So I said, hey man, that might be fish sauce. You might not want to do that. He was like, what? And he had poured it all over.
Oh my God, it's ruined.
His rice. And I've never seen somebody go, he looked like he was being electrocuted. When he went, I said, I told you, you might not want to eat that. And he didn't want to, let me just mix it a little bit.
Yeah, mix it in there.
He didn't want to believe me. He was like, what the hell was that? I said, fish sauce. I told you.
my
He said, what's it
God.
made from? I said, fish. He's like, they turned actual fish into a sauce? I said, if you boys would listen to somebody.
Listen, I'm going kind of crazy right now.
Now,
but
what's
I'm just
this?
I'm just gonna put a little soy sauce. Let's
Just a little
you know.
soy sauce. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's it.
So we're going to steam these or fry them?
We're gonna make them. I don't think we have time to like fry them right now, but I think we gotta make them first.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I have trays, and then we'll start.
And then we still got to do the beef.
Yeah, and then we'll use this. It's the same thing as the beef. The beef is so easy. Oh, egg. So sorry. We forgot egg. Egg.
Girl, a hot commodity. Yo, somebody posted a video on TikTok of some lady selling bootleg eggs. She literally was like selling eggs out the back of a van.
We love Costco. We love Costco eggs
Girl,
here.
I don't eat enough eggs.
You know, I go in the morning because it's a madhouse every day. I'm just like, people are acting as if, you know.
Oh, me and one of my friends went on a Saturday afternoon. It was like 3:30. We were in like San Jose doing shows. I was like, did something happen? There were so many people in that damn Costco on a Friday afternoon. I looked at him, I was like, why are all these kids not at school? Also, once I left Georgia, I have never seen so many kids not at school. When I moved to New York, it'd be like 10 a.m. in October on a Wednesday, and I was like, why the f are these kids not at school?
Yeah, because city kids, they wander the streets.
Like, go to fucking school. Like, we had truancy officers. They would bring you back. All right, I got the initial mix together, but
Okay.
we needed some hands.
Okay.
You don't have those big loose-fitting gloves that all the Ajumas wear?
I do, but it's just not as like,
You can't feel.
efficient. This looks pretty good. Listen, pretty good. If it isn't good, it isn't good.
This reminds me of a British baking show where they're just like, oh, this tasted wrong. And I'm just like, nobody tastes. They're like, I made this sauce and it was wrong. I'm like, you can taste the sauce.
Yeah.
Also, that whole like, it's like, well, you can't have raw cake. I'm like, a tiny spoon won't kill you.
No, you
Just
the
try
bowl
it.
all the
You
time.
forgot the sugar in your cake. If you'd have just done a little, you would know that. Girl, I'll be wearing Thomas out. For those of you that don't know, Mr. Thomas is the producer, is our heart.
The heart of the show.
The heart of the show.
He's in the back.
Girl, yeah, I can't believe I didn't remember to put an egg in it. You got to put an egg in something to bind it.
You gotta bind it, yeah. I was like, oh my God.
What's up?
I don't know, maybe I want to put a little bit more like,
Follow your heart. You want more pepper?
yeah.
The rest of it.
I think it changes it. Yeah. Because it's a lot. And we can, yeah. Just twist it.
I know, but it don't want to come out.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay.
That's what I like about cooking. We're just like, I know something's missing.
Yeah, I just kind of like go with it. I'm like, I feel like it looks a little bland, but again, I'd rather just go bland because I feel like you're gonna take some, you can make it, he likes stuff bland too. It's better bland. As we get older, we have to worry about our salt intake. I have this is clean. It's just my hair's on it, but I washed it. And it just looks kind of,
It's a used pan.
it's a straight
If you ain't
use
have
pan.
pans like this in your house, that means you ain't cooking shit.
So we'll have this here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna make the dumplings now.
I'm excited to learn this because I've only done like wonton dumplings. I've never done mandu
I
dumplings.
think it's the same. So
sure it's the
basically, you know, nice and wide. Oh, it feels so good.
Yee.
It almost feels like a baby's bottom.
This is like when you make empanadas. It's like empanada dough. We've got
yeah,
these spoons
you
for the
should have it,
scooping.
Yeah. And then you have to wet it, right? So you have to wet the edges.
You wet the edges first.
Actually, first, no, you put this first, you're right. Okay, so you put a little scoop.
Now this is my question because they're kind of elongated. So do you want to put it in the long way or the short way? Or I'm just being too much?
No, I just put whatever.
Okay.
And then you round the edges with the water.
Yeah.
Also, I'm so sorry, there are people who do this so well. I
Listen.
am not one of those people. So when I was at Bad Robot for Asian Heritage Month, we had a dumpling making day.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we had this, and a group of us made dumplings, and I was watching people because I just kind of pinch. They're so good.
With the pleating and then the folding?
Yeah.
You know what I do when I make dumplings? I will do like a preliminary fold to make sure my filling's not gonna.
Yeah, to explode.
Yes.
Oh, and then, you can do like fun little designs.
I thought is mandu folded a certain way or is it just?
They have different styles, so I think it just depends. You can, but. Oh, look, it's so cute. It's a little purse. Okay.
I think I'm doing it wrong.
So we have this. No, I did. That's how I did at first.
Okay.
I closed it. There's no wrong way.
Oh, girl.
We are learning as we go.
That's a fun sentence.
Honestly, there's no. I think you can
When I do
it
those other
whatever
wonton,
way you
it's
want.
like, you know what I realized? When you look at like the Marco Polo of it all. Mm-hmm. Because you remember how they say, oh, well, like pasta came from China. This is where ravioli came from.
Yeah.
If you think about
I
it.
mean, I feel like all cultures have a variation.
Oh, but my brother always talks about it. Everybody's wrapping dough around meat.
We love that.
What's that other fold from mandu though when like the ends connect?
Yeah, I've never done it that way. My mom is not the best folder either. I hope she doesn't get offended, but we're not very visually like, we're not like design folks. So
Close
we're just
it. We're
kind of
gonna eat
like,
it.
yeah.
I grew up with a kid
Oh,
named.
but I wonder if it's like this. Oh! So you do it that way.
Okay.
And then you just connect the edges.
What
So
does
like a
Mang-
little pasta, little mini pasta.
What does Mang Chi say?
Mang Chi has, yeah, she shows both ways. She doesn't show you how to do it, she just has examples. Let's see what Mang Chi does.
Because this is kind of fun.
Alright, someone asked, I'm late to the party. Would you share what your all-time favorite K-drama is and what's the next one you'll be covering on the podcast?
So we haven't decided what we're gonna cover next. We have a bunch that we are thinking about.
Well, because we're trying to think, should we go historical? What is it, the Segu?
The Saguk route,
Saguk.
or or do we go
That's
like?
the sound I was talking about. That's
I know you're
Saguk.
saying the lady was doing that.
Oh, I loved every time she talked.
I
I love a guttural thing. That's why I love Vietnamese.
don't like but you really enjoyed. You're watching "Marry My Husband," which I was.
wild.
When I say I was in a chokehold last year because of this, I feel like everyone I knew was watching that drama, and I would just be like, "This is so." Even like Thomas is like, "What is this?" Because it's so like.
I think we need to do Marry My Husband.
I know. So we're thinking "Marry My Husband" because it's a really fun, zippy one that's like makjang again, kind of like crazy, where the storylines are very like soapy,
Yeah.
outrageous, there's revenge,
And there's so many storylines, so many people.
And then, it's so funny because we're talking about, speaking of controversy, the Kim Soo-hyun, Queen of Tears shit that's happening. I was telling Dulcé that the bully character in Marry My Husband, she in real life, the actress in real life was an actual bully apparently, so she got canceled because of that. Because someone from high school, someone she bullied came forward and they're like, nope, she's not a nice person. And she was like getting really popular as well. So it's like,
Well,
listen.
here's my thing. I don't believe in devil's advocate because the devil don't need no help. But I also feel like people that do devil's advocate
that's actually,
also don't have anything to contribute to a conversation. But I'm not trying to be devil's advocate, but this is my question.
Mm-hmm.
So she's being held accountable. So she's being basically punished as an adult for things she was doing in high school. Now, if she apologized to this person, would that have helped?
I think she did. Again, I forget all that happened because it was just, there's also so much of this happens in Korean entertainment just because.
Well, like they're expected to be perfect, which is like.
That's the thing. So
That's why those K-pop stars can't like date anybody.
They can't date, they can't do anything. And the scrutiny is the public scrutiny or the level of expectations they put on these celebrities, I find oftentimes just, it's really unreasonable. They're like human, they're people. Not that we're defending people doing like awful things.
No.
But
it's the fact that you're 17, you can't date. You're 25, you can't date.
right, yeah. I mean, they are dating, but they just can't be public about it.
And
But
that's the most interesting thing because it's like, I'm grown. I'm making grown money. I'm making you money. Mm-hmm. Why can't I be in a relationship with somebody because the netizens will get upset?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So anyway, maybe Marry My Husband. We also really like Tale of Lady Oak.
Man,
that's a fun one.
I literally started that Thursday?
Yeah. And then I was also thinking about the new drama on Netflix, which is, the Tangerine. I forget the full title, but
My Life as a Tangerine or some shit?
Yeah, with IU and Park Bo-gum, and people love that one.
I saw a little clip of it and I was like, meh.
So a lot of Korean mothers love it because it's about their generation. So it's a story starts in I believe in the 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
And basically IU plays two characters. She plays herself, and then she plays the mom and then the daughter in the future. But
Okay,
it's about our parents. Like my mom's generation really likes it.
The
and
trailers
it talks
for this
about,
weren't good because I saw a few things of it and I was like, eh.
It's a very homey. It's from the producers who did the Reply All series, I believe. So it's very nostalgia driven. So if we want to see old Korea, this is the drama that you see. Basically it's Yongduri. They're just in straight up Yongduri.
So it's post World War II but Korean War.
No. It's post Korean War.
Oh,
So it's 50s and 60s.
50s and 60s. Okay, I got
50s
the
and
timing wrong.
60s. So I know it's a tearjerker. Everyone's like they're bawling, and I just
can't be bawling like this, girl.
So that's the thing. So for me, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be
Crying again?
I don't know. It's just kind of weird for me lately with like everything that's happening in the world. I honestly just want kind of like crazy, easy, funny shows.
Escape, yeah.
Escape.
That's why I don't
So-
do like really dramatic shows. I also don't do a lot of shows with like, because people are like, are you watching White Lotus? And I'm like, no.
So White Lotus is, oh my Lord. So we're watching it, and my God, you know, Mike White, he knows how to make people cringe. Yeah, it's so good. Like, I think you would actually like it.
I can say I was at a friend of mine's house, like when we came back from London. This ain't sticking. I'm gonna have to do the other plate because it's not holding on.
Yeah, put the water on the edge. Yeah.
And his mom was like, had it on in the background. And I just saw a little of it and I'm like, this ain't for me. Also, I try to limit the amount of certain people I watch on television.
It's you know, it's about bad white people.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm already dealing with enough
It's
of
about
those.
problematic white behavior.
We
and
already have enough of that. I don't need to see them on vacation. Also, they cut the one more clip of him fantasizing about killing himself and his wife. I'm like, I can't with this. Also, just shoot the bitch. You've had five. You've killed yourself.
Pepper.
Just kill
Pepper
it.
Posey is so good. I wish. So they're a family from North Carolina.
But I saw the clip and they're like, her accent's terrible.
It's funny though. She's just like, Pepper, no. She's like, why do you want? They're in Thailand. She's like, why do you want to live in Taiwan? It's just so.
But it's like,
funny.
if you're gonna be awful, don't make them Southern. Like, let this be a Yankee problem.
And then I know that Duke, because you know they wear a lot of Duke merch because you
Yeah,
know, and then
Duke
Duke's
said
real
something?
offended. They're like, we please remove our stuff from the show. We don't like the show.
I thought you had to get permission because it's all trademarked anyway. I thought you already had to get permission from them. What probably happened is that they got permission and then they saw the show and were like, nope.
I don't think about those things, but I guess
Because
you
anything
must,
that's branded, because that's like a multi-million-dollar thing.
Yeah. Oh, we have 3 people. People going in and out. Why does it look like the money people? Huh? So now we're gonna make beef patties again. Super simple. That's the thing. Food isn't that complicated, y'all. Like food's pretty easy to make.
Unless we were making like 100 different kinds of kimchi.
Yeah.
Ooh, should we make kimchi one episode?
Oh, kimchi is. I mean, yeah, we can make radish kimchi. That takes like 5 seconds.
Well, we did one Christmas. My mom wanted us to make. We made a bunch of kimchi. I couldn't go to my homeboy's house, and I had a black Santa painted on my fingernail, and the gochugaru dyed his beard
What?
red. I was making kimchi, and the gochugaru dyed the beard red of my Santa. So he had a white beard. I had a black Santa on my nail, and it dyed his beard red.
Actually,
Yeah. I can't say as somebody who grew up using an electric stove. Gas stoves, I'm still not on the timing right because they get so hot so fast
they do.
because it's pure fire.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be dipping these. I did David Chang's show twice. David Chang Live.
We watched it twice. Yeah.
Thank you. He cooks so much food in an hour. It's
Well,
crazy.
it looks like stressful because he makes mistakes. I mean, he like burnt something and it made me laugh, but I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, because you're trying to host a show. You have rando people.
Yeah.
And you're trying to like, you know, and then you have a friend, the producer friend, I forget whatever his name is. He's like asking questions. And I'm like, I would be like, shut up. I'm like, just let me like, you know. Even doing this right now, I mean, this isn't that complex. So but he's like doing complex dishes.
Oh yeah, and then I learned how to make those noodles. Well, the time I came, he just got neck surgery. So like Terry Crews was cooking.
Oh, he's like, watch the stove.
I'm watching it. That's why I'm gonna dip this egg in this thing. Ayy. Throw that thing, throw that thing, throw that thing. I made a man fall in love with me one time because I flipped bacon with my hand. Hey, listen, Southern men aren't as easy to impress. Don't have to impress
They're
them
not
as
as
much.
pressed. Looks good. It smells good.
Thank you. The smell is amazing. Oh, I got some of that. I meant to bring it. Apparently, they have like this new thing at H Mart where it's like the frozen kimbap. It's this new.
It's good.
Okay,
They have
I
at
just-
Trader Joe's too. It's good. The Trader
Okay.
Joe's one is pretty good, I have to say.
Can we
So-
acknowledge that Trader Joe's is just a snack shop? Like, can we?
Yeah, but you know.
As a people.
It is a snack shop, but they figured it out. Their Asian food game, all the stuff they bring in, because it's Asian, I believe they're Asian-owned companies that are like making the stuff. Yeah, so, okay. Let's see. It's good.
So is there any meat left?
We have tons of meat left.
Do you just want to make more dumplings or?
I
Or
think
you
we
just put it
should
in the
probably,
fridge.
yeah, I'm gonna save it and I can make it later because I think we should like eat and record.
You right.
Because I feel like we've been going for about an hour now.
Are there any more questions? 'Cause I know-
Yes. Any more questions? Because we're about to get wrapped up because we have to start recording the actual episode. But yeah, I think.
One person said, what drama is everyone watching now?
Oh, so I'm watching Tale of Lady Oak,
Yes.
and then I was watching. Yeah, it's mostly Tale of Lady Oak. I don't know. I think realistically, because we're doing this podcast, at least for me, because I'm, producing as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like a lot. It's a lot to watch and prep. So I kind of like.
She does a lot for this podcast. I just show up and talk. Like truly, she is the
Oh,
heart.
she's talent. Dulcé's talent.
Hello.
She's all talent, so we must be good to our talent. But for me, because I'm just like constantly thinking about the podcast, working on it, I just need some breaks, truthfully. And this is how I usually feel like when I'm producing podcasts. Like when I'm really like when I'm in the thick of it, I don't listen to any other podcasts. Like I just like don't listen to podcasts,
Well, I am. So I was watching Captivating the King on Net. So I'm watching Captivating the King on
which
Netflix.
is very good.
We can let the people see. So this
Yeah,
is what
show them.
The throw that things.
Throw that thing. Don't get that thing.
Throw that thing.
We show them here too.
Look, it's delicious. See?
It looks good, right, guys? Makgeolli is good. Just depends on the flavor. Yes, I like
There's
plain
different
makgeolli.
flavors?
I
Like
don't do
soju?
flavored makgeolli. I just don't. Yeah, they have like chestnut flavor. They have,
Hey man, y'all do a lot with chestnuts that you would think we would do because we also have them. I also wonder why like we don't eat more acorns.
I love acorns. Yeah, no acorns. No, we eat chestnuts. Sorry, I'm getting confused.
But there's like acorns all over the place in America. They're like indigenous to here because the plants are here. You see acorns on the ground growing up. I remember this white boy I went to school with. You know how like acorns have that cap on them? He used to be able to take the top off and whistle with it.
I think you were gonna say he like ate that. I was like, oh my god,
No.
his teeth. He must have really strong teeth.
No.
So we're just gonna use my little, what is it? These little tumblers.
Pony. I'm gonna take these off
Yeah, I think we're good, and then we'll cap them.
because I don't play with no swine like that. But I'm gonna let these still go.
Yeah, let them go.
Because there ain't no way theirs are done. This smells so good.
This is really, again, super easy to make, guys.
Also,
You can just
dip
make
in
it at
some-
home if you have time, but obviously this takes a lot of time.
It's still an interesting recipe because it's like dipping meat in eggs and just frying them up.
Okay, so makgeolli. So
All
do
right.
you know Asian drinking culture, like Korean drinking culture, like the rules around it?
Do you have a
Again, my
lid for
brain
this?
hurts right now, huh?
You have a lid for this? You gonna help? Well, I do know just from watching dramas, because I'm not an expert on Korean culture, just like you can't be an expert on American culture by watching TV. I do know because my auntie told me that when it comes to like pouring the drinks, the youngest one has to pour.
Yes.
So you are younger than me.
Yes. So what I do is, and it's with two hands. It's
Yes.
not with one. Mm-hmm. So then you don't have to do that because you're, you're old. I mean, you know what I mean?
Older.
You're older.
Nah, bitch.
I'm a bitch, you old.
I'm
Like,
old. Yeah.
So what we do is we have to pour it with two hands.
Yes. But you got to shake this. Tell people you got to shake
I
this
shook
up.
it. I shook it.
'Cause
Here,
this-
just meaning, yeah.
Listen, because there's sediment happening. Now, what's this made from?
This is rice. It's rice wine. It's like a sake rice wine.
Is this so?
Rice.
Because soju is also made from rice, right? Mm-hmm. Is this the step before soju?
I think so. Again, not an alcohol expert. I just like to drink it, but I don't know much about it. Yes, I believe so. It's like, when it's when you make it, it's like in the cloudy stage. This is the cloudy stage.
See, that's what I thought. You know what? Because I was like watching a drama, and somebody was saying the makgeolli is like this is the poor person's drink, and then the soju was like the rich person's drink.
Give me the poor person drink.
That's what
I
they
will be
said in the
drinking that
drama.
poor
I
person
did
drink all
not
the
say
time.
that. That's what they said on the show. Leave me alone.
Okay, so then I do that with 2 hands, right?
Yes.
But then you're never supposed to pour your own drink. It's bad luck, right?
Oh, sustained.
So then you do it, but you can do it however the fuck you want because you're older.
But I also call you Unnie,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna hook you up.
Okay. And then you drink, right? So when you
Yes.
drink, so technically when you're with like, I don't think they do this for like friends, like even if you're older than me, I don't have to do it. But if you're drinking with like a parent or someone who's
Oh, is that the one that's
an
to the side?
elder, yes. So you know, okay. So
I've always wondered that.
cheers.
Why you have to drink to the side?
And then you have to go, I don't even know where my side is, but like, yeah. So good.
This is way better than the brand I bought. Or my palate might be different because remember the first time I had sesame oil, I didn't like it, and now I love it. I would drink this. What's the alcohol content?
It's pretty low, I think.
5% is like beer. You know that black lady who got there's a black, I cannot remember, she's a TikTok creator, and she's like been trying different alcohols. You know why she blew up? Because she's from Atlanta, and she went in the H Mart one time and bought soju, and she reviewed it, and she took a sip, and she's like, oh, that's liquor. Ooh. That is liquor. That's how she blew up on the internet. And now these alcohol brands are sending her stuff because she had soju for the first time. Was like, oh, bro, that's liquor. That's legit. Yeah, bro, that's liquor. And so that's how she blew up, was from trying soju for the first time.
Isn't it good?
Yes, this is actually good. Okay, you know what? This might be an in-between because sometimes soju will get you kind of...
Nah, man, it's only like 4% or
Let me tell you something.
5.6.
But now we got to start throwing that
Oh yeah,
thing.
we'll try this. Maybe we should, again, once this podcast blows up, guys, maybe we make like a Unnie makgeolli. I would make a makgeolli. Give me that. Oh. Oh, pretty good.
You made that.
You made it.
No, you put on the
It's easy.
Because what happened? You stood there, you were like, it needs something else.
It's just like that, yeah.
And I'll tell you what the difference was. You put that soy sauce in that thing and a little bit more pepper.
You got, because we didn't put any salt in it. We put a little bit of salt.
Oh, this about to be a problem.
This is really good.
People are asking what's the logo on your shirt?
On my shirt?
On the apron.
Oh, on the apron?
So we are sponsored by Sanebox. Email management. Do you have a crazy email inbox? She has, what was it?
I have 27,462 unread emails. But I've also had my email since like 2006.
It's disgusting. Because I'm the kind of person, I go in, I'm a zero inbox girl. Like I go in and I just spend time and I just delete everything. But anyways, yes, but Sanebox is, check it out, sanebox.com/ChasingKdramas. And you can get, I believe you get $15 off a sub, which is great. But yeah, but we love these aprons because it's the brand that all the chefs use.
Really?
So Top Chef, they use it. Headley and Bennett, I believe. Headley and Bennett, if you want to sponsor us too, I'm kidding. But Headley and Bennett, yeah, everyone uses it.
Okay, fancy. And then this is the little box there.
Yeah. It's like the same box logo.
Little you got mail.
Yeah, but I love this apron. So we have them at home and like, this is great. I feel like a professional chef. So you have your little, yeah. So I like do this.
Don't mind me, just cooking these dumplings. We want to thank y'all for watching.
Thank you.
And if you ever in the mood to just get like super protein, or you're like, I got some ground beef and some eggs, what am I gonna make? This. Make this.
And honestly, you could put this in like,
You can put this in a tortilla.
You can put it anywhere.
You can put this in a tortilla. You can put this on pasta.
Pasta. It's a meatball.
Let me go.
Oh, I think we went off.
No, we're good.
We're good?
Well, I mean, everything is going. You mean this is off?
Yeah, remember.
It's been an hour. Okay.
All right, y'all. Bye.